What's up? What's up, Facebook? How's it going? It's great to be back with you today. It's Dave Simney, Rockstar Networker, coming to you live. Super excited to be live with you today. Hello, hello. What's up, Facebook? I'm glad to be back, coming in hot. I'm super glad to be here with you today. And I wanted to just share something. There's some wild times going on. Seems like every time there's a wild time going on, we need some people to talk some sense into everything, because if we just watch media, I don't know about you guys, how many of you guys watch the news? If you turn on the news for even 5 or 10 minutes, don't you want to just like slit your wrists? It's so depressing out there. And when you come into a circle of friends or a circle of people who, care about you and listen to what you say, I'm gonna tell you right now, we lift each other up. So I wanted to share a couple things with you, say hello, and just share a little bit about my wife. I'm gonna do it, with her not here. She's actually upstairs right now, but I wanted to talk about her a little bit because March of 2020 hit, and back in 2009, if you guys know my story, I helped start a liquid collagen company, something that was totally unique at the time and something that nobody else was doing. And now it's $500 million business. I'm proud to have been one of the first employees. I was in a corporate position, as vice president of the company. And you know what? One of the things that happened was. My wife, started taking the products and loving it and just wanting to be part of the business. But, I was on corporate, so it was a different kind of a thing. But we graduated in 2016 to this e-commerce platform, which is just insane. It's called Social Retail, and it's been super, super amazing. And so what I wanted to just share with you guys is why my wife really wanted her own e-commerce business. And one of the things that people think about right now with today's everything that's going on, March of 2020, if you think back to how crazy it was, everybody's kind of freaking out, and everybody needed like an extra income, and everybody was trying to tighten the belts. Well, we're kind of circled back around, and now kind of all the stimulus money's run out, and everybody's kind of shifting around thinking, holy crud, what's going to happen, right? So anytime there's weirdness going on, right, out in the world, everybody looks inside and thinks, hey, what do I need? Well, I just heard a stat, and I don't know if you heard this too. You need about 500 extra bucks a month just to get by right now from where we were a year ago. So I think it's kind of common knowledge. I mean, it's 2022. We all need an extra income, right? An extra side gig. Well, my wonderful wife literally got on board in a way that she never has been before. We've always kind of had this business together, and we've always worked this business together. But in March of 2020, it was kind of a wake up call. Sometimes for a catalyst to happen in your life, you need a wake up call. If you've ever had an experience that's just maybe perhaps you go to a doctor and a doctor says, if you don't cut out, this food or that food, you're going to die. It's like it takes a wake up call sometimes to wake everybody up. How many of you guys have ever had a wake up call in your life that just it caused you to quit something that was harming you, maybe quit smoking or quit drinking? Or how many times have you had just wake up call in your life where you're like, I got to make a change, right? Guys, how many of you feel like we're at that moment right now? How many of you feel like what's happening right now is there's a change coming, and we got to be ready for it, right? I don't know if those of you guys that drive without insurance, but if you can agree 2 paychecks are better than one. I think starting a business overwhelms a lot of people, just the thought of it. So she realized that you could do a plug and play business, right? And if you do a plug and play business, you plug right in and the wheels are already spinning. The systems are already built. And that's an e-commerce business worth starting, because let's face it, most businesses cost a lot of money to start, right? My wife was like, okay, wait a minute. I'm already on social media. I'm already drinking collagen. I'm already, taking everything. Why wouldn't I make money from sharing it? It's so simple. So she wanted this e-commerce business. She wanted her piece of the pie. In March 2020, she was like, I'm going for it. So what I wanted to share with you guys was, not only is it enough for someone that's maybe a stay-at-home mom, or maybe somebody that's contributing additional income to the household, or maybe they're not contributing additional income, but guys, $500 a month is where we all need to be, more than we had last year, just to break even with the cost of everything, right? So if we know it's 500 a month is that, and maybe 1,000 or 2,000 or more, we know that we can contribute to our livelihoods, right? So we've got to start something. But most people don't have the startup costs or the knowledge to like plug in and do this whole big thing, or they don't have the time, right? They got an hour or two extra a day, but they're already on social media. So my wife was like, why am I not doing this in a bigger way? So March of 2020, She got going, and here's what it really takes, guys, to make it work. I thought in a way, I thought she was going to have to be working crazy long hours and just going absolute ballistic, making this a full-time gig. Look, we've got 3 boys, and those of you that know Angela and I, we're busy with the boys, and we're always running around and doing stuff. I mean, who isn't busy, right? But my wife just got to work, and she just started talking to people, having conversations. She just started doing what she was already doing anyway, but she was just intentional about it. So she didn't have any special skills. She does some nice, Instagram stories, and she knows how to do that, but she's not an influencer. She had like 400 followers. Like, my wife's just a good, honest woman, and she's very, politically charged, and she's got like definite opinions on things. She goes down those rabbit holes and everything else, but I'm gonna tell you what, she just made a decision. Here's what it really took. There's no sugarcoating here. My wife just said, you know what? I'm going to reach out, and I'm going to start talking to people and asking questions. I'm going to start making friends, basically making friends for a living, right? And in the process of reaching out and making friends, reaching out and doing her business, right? Just making friends, literally making friends. She was asking questions. Hey, what are you taking? What kind of products do you take? What kind of collagen do you take? What kind of things do you do to make extra income? And she started having these conversations and just asking really good questions. That's what it really took. And then eventually, when the time was right, when there was what I like to call a woo, I learned that from my mentor, Brian Byro, the window of opportunity, when it was an authentic time to put our products or our business in front of somebody, not with a spammy script. She wasn't Spamela Anderson. She wasn't spammy Tim. She wasn't jumping in inbox with scripts and bugging all her friends. She didn't join the NFL, the No Friends Left, because she was jibber jabbering about products all day long, night and day, enjoying my business and get into my thing. She just kept it real. She was authentic, guys. And if you're out there in any kind of e-commerce business, what it really takes is authenticity over agenda. You got to be authentic. You got to want to get to know people. You got to want to be a problem solver, see what's going on in their life, and really care about them and not about making a sale. And that was the difference maker for her. And she just connected with people in her authentic way, in her authentic self. And then occasionally, once a week or whenever, she would share our products and business. And she built a massive business. I mean, my wife has built a $500,000 monthly business. Okay. And then she's done it all by herself in the last couple of years, just really engaging, talking to people, connecting with people, building a team, getting people to join. Okay, so there's no guarantee of income ever in any type of commission-based business. Like, you only get paid for stuff that you do. But here's really the quick bullet points of what you should think about in an e-commerce business. Number one, you get paid twice a day in what we do. It's called social retail. You get paid twice a day. Number two, there's not a big startup cost. It's like $39 and some products that you're going to use anyway, right? So it's products everybody needs and wants. And a lot of it's redirected spending. Like, why would you support Target or the Walton family? They don't need your money. Richest family in America. They're going to buy products from you. Your friends and family will support you, just like if you started a new restaurant. But you know how much it costs to start a Subway or a Denny's? A Denny's, last I checked, was like $1.2 million to start that. A Subway, I think, was like starting out was like 300 or 400,000 just to start. Plus, you need a real estate and a lease and a 10-year plan just to make money. Guys, to start an e-commerce business, plug and play, you're talking like a couple $100 maybe, right? One time. And then you just, whatever products you want that you like, that you want to market, you order those. Guys, it's so simple, but most people are so skeptical. They're so busy being skeptical. Guys, it's 2022. Everybody's got a side gig. Everybody's got a little thing they do to add extra income. 2 paychecks are better than 1. Okay. So when you look at what it really takes, it's just talking to people, being social. You're on social media anyway. So now you're just a little more intentional. You're having conversations. You're dropping in to private message. You're getting to know people. Maybe you're setting up some calls. Maybe you're putting some information in front of them, tagging them on information. But you're not shoving it down your throat. You're not selling. You're just attracting other people into what you're doing. Right? So those of you that are watching right now, I want to thank you for watching. Tag somebody in this if you think they may want to make an extra income or an extra paycheck. But if you're currently doing a social retail business or a side hustle, drop it in the chats. What's your experience been? How are you liking it? Either way, guys, if you're doing something with your time right now to make an additional income, although there's no guarantee of income in anything that you do, here's the other thing that's really, really great about social retail. Your customers come in, they order from you, you get a commission, and then your customers get a code and they get free products in exchange for referring their products, and their friends get a discount. So you get paid on those referrals. So it's like a win-win. You have this infinite line of referrals where people can make referrals and you get paid on it. It's just the most beautiful business in the world. Everything's all designed. We market products that everybody needs, liquid collagen and there's household clean living products. Everybody's washing their hair, washing their face, putting lotion on and using the skincare and all of these unique products, with a 30-plus-year-old company. Now, one of the things I see out there are brand new companies. Everybody's got a new shiny object. Everybody's joining something that's new and they feel like it's fresh and new and exciting because there's some new leader or some new company. Here's what I want to share about new companies. You want to be very careful about new companies. New companies do not last. As a rule of thumb, most companies don't last within the first 2 years. They run out of money. They do things wrong. The owners get greedy. They change their compensation. They water down their products. They do anything and everything to stay afloat. But in the beginning, they throw everything in the kitchen sink at their opportunity to attract people. And there's all this momentum and all these people are fresh. And I want info. And it's like a new company. And I'm not knocking anybody that's starting a new company. Good for you. But what you generally see when you see these new people online doing a new deal every 3 months, every 6 months, they're typically the ones that jump around because the last new deal that they had didn't work out. So you want security. You want a company that's vertically integrated, that's made in the USA. You want a company where the owners are not, MLMer type people. The owners are actual like scientists and product formulators. See, if they're like networker type people, they're just in it for the marketing and the money. You want to find a company that's science-based, that has patents and proof of their products, where customers would order no matter what business model it is. That's a true e-commerce business. Now, Amazon and affiliate links and things like that are one way to do it. Drop shipping, all that stuff you see people doing videos about. But what they don't tell you in those videos, guys, is that Amazon affiliate links are lucky to pay like 4%. If you have a link, a lot of these influencers, we work with a ton of influencers, they're lucky to get 10% commission or 15, 20 would be like amazing. We start at 10, goes to 36% on our commission. So guys, you don't have to like stock all these products. You don't have to run to the post office. There's so many advantages of an e-commerce business with social retail. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you. My wife, everything that she's done has literally changed our lives. And she just plug and play. If you want to have a conversation directly with my wife, I will get her on the phone for any one of you that send me a private message. If you want to know more about what we do, it's going to be unfiltered. It's going to be the real deal. It's like we can grow our business with friends and people that we care about. We can mentor you and coach you. We can help you do what we did. I can't make any income claims, but let me just tell you this. I can't even tell you how much money we make. But let me just tell you this. We make about triple what we made 2 years ago, and we're making more than most people, in a month than most people make in a year. And it's just incredible. And it's life-changing. And, while I see a lot of people get online and they're very egotistical about their lifestyle and their money and this and that, it's really not about the money, no matter how much you make. It's about how much time and freedom you have. It's about being in the kid. I took a picture of my kid today at 10 a.m. He was laying out on the steps with our little dog Roxy, and I just thought, wow, this is freedom. I'm at 10 a.m. on a Thursday, and I'm able to spend these quality, precious moments with the people I care most about. See, when you go to a job and you commute and you're in a situation where you're working with people you don't want to work with, making somebody else rich, and you come home, you live for the weekends, and then Sunday night comes and you got the Sunday night dreads going on, right? And you're doing something that you're really not fulfilled. It's not your life purpose. When you really look back on it, like people on their deathbeds, all they really care about is how much time did they spend with their family? How much time did they spend with their friends? What places did they visit? Like, where did they go in their life? What difference, what impact did they make in their life? It wasn't like how many widgets they could punch out at their job, right? How many miles they could drive, It was literally the quality of their life. So there's truly a business model here where you can work from anywhere. Like, my kids are right upstairs right now. And as soon as I'm done with this live, I'm going to go up and just love on them. Then I'm going to go to my kids' baseball practice, right? I'm a Little League coach. Like, I do all the things I want to do. I travel the world. I do everything I want to do with the freedom that I can to do it. And that's something you can't put a price tag on. So whether you're just looking for, an extra $300, $400, $500 a month to kind of get you, back up to like ground zero where you should be with all this craziness going on, just to fill your tank with gas, whatever you want to do. Remember, all these other side gigs, like, I hate to call them out, but the Ubers and the DoorDashes and all those things, They require a lot of extra money. Your wear and tear in your car, your gas, your insurance, liability, all this stuff. Like plug and play, you just need an internet connection with our e-commerce business. It's $39 and some products, guys. Seriously, like you cannot lose. And it's a 30-day money back guarantee. So what we're doing is not rocket science. We'll teach you how to do it. We've got all the plug and play systems in place, ready to rock. We have a private Facebook group. So if you want to get access to our private Facebook group, just drop me below or info below. All right. And I'll get you into our private Facebook group and I'll share with you a 3 or 4 minute video. All right. There's also a video link as well in the comments. But just drop me if you want more information. I'll drop you into our private Facebook group. It's called Social Retail. And I'm gonna tag you on a video and just share a little bit. Okay. It costs nothing to watch. Okay, it costs nothing. There's no pressure. No one's gonna be in your inbox like chasing you down. Remember, we're attracting other people. Like you can do it or not do it, but it's like Wayne Gretzky said. You always miss 100% of the shots you never take. I'm here to tell you right now. You're one person away from a breakthrough. You're one post away. You're one conversation away from a breakthrough. And we've always heard that your network determines your net worth. You'd be surprised by how many people you know right now if you were to do a post, right? How many people would want to know what you're doing, hear about what you're doing, and probably do what you're doing, right? You have influence. No matter how many friends or followers or whatever you have, you've got influence. You've got people that care about you and your skills and your gifts. Why not put that out there in the world? Why not add an additional income stream to your family with products that everybody uses and loves? I've got more information on all the products that we market. I've got all the information on how it works. There's no strings attached. There's no pyramid. There's no scam. It's 2022, guys. It's more like an affiliate thing. You post, you get paid. It's real simple to understand. If you want to get business referrals, commissions on referring business partners, there's a way to do that as well. And we teach you and mentor you how to do it. I've been doing this in this industry for, 6 years in the field and 8 years at corporate. I'm easily 8 years at one company, 3 at another. I'm easily 17 to 18 years in this industry. So I know what I'm doing. I'm one of the top social retail marketers out there. I'm on the advisory council for my company. I've been doing this for a long time. I know what to say, where to go, how to do it, how to lead the way, and I'll help you do it too. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to talk to myself or my wife, Angela, she's tagged in this. Hit her up, follow her, drop me below. I'll give you some info. And if you're already doing a side gig, an e-commerce business, just good for you. You know what I'm saying? Let us know how you like it in the chats. Thank you guys for watching. Tag somebody on this. Share this if you want. But let's get out there and let's start like making it happen, right? All the excuses, all the craziness in the world, like we make the difference. We're the X factor. We go out there and just drum it up. We just make it happen. All right, so plug and play and let's get started. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night. I'm Dave Simney and we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.